Brad Travis. 48's Umbrella a Week giveaway is sponsored by Mr. Rooter, your locally owned expert plumbers for over 34 years.
I got a storm that just might be severe here. No warning. They've got a special weather statement on it out here towards the Wheeler Dam just south of Rogersville, picking up winds at least 50 miles per hour with this. Could be higher, could get a microburst from this storm. There's a lot of lightning here. Again, this is moving towards Rogersville, Lucy's Branch, and it's going to be just north of Cortland. We've got some higher winds just to the west of there. But down the road here, say Athens and Coxie, it's possible it's going to weaken because these storms have been pulsing, and what that means is they go up real quick and then they last for about 35-40 minutes and then they fall apart, and it's in that stage where they fall apart that they can produce these damaging microburst winds. So we'll have to watch that. Here's the latest area near Town Creek. Again, probably seeing close to 50-mile-per-hour winds. Of course, the radar beam's pretty high above the ground, so we don't know exactly what the winds are, but this is probably going to take a few trees, maybe some power lines down as it tracks to the east-northeast. Again, if it maintains, it's going to be moving towards Coxie. Also, the potential here for some smaller hail. A lot of this hail is larger way up in the storm, but it's melting as it falls. This is about 50,000 feet plus way up in the air, and that's the other thing, that when they collapse, anything that tall that's collapsing can produce these damaging winds. So don't be surprised to get some smaller hail with that storm. We've got some other big storms here on the west side of Priceville, just south of Decatur. This is tracking into Decatur. A lot of lightning, very heavy rain with this. Probably going to get some street flooding too. And notice you get this area near purple here. It's just west of Priceville right now, and just on the very far north side of Hartselle, east of 31. That's where we have potential for some hail there. Got a new storm developing south of Athens, right over Tanner as well, and an old storm here in Madison producing some very heavy rain at the moment. Farther to the east, the storms we had to begin the 4 o'clock newscast in Fort Payne are gone. Here's a look at the back side of that storm. This is on the west side of Madison and just south of Tanner. We continue to watch the back edge of this, just very low clouds in some cases. There's just a lot of water in the air, so you can see all the movement. These storms will fade away by about 7 or 8 o'clock. Maybe have to wait till sunset in some areas, but then we start to watch our northwest. There's area severe weather to the north. This line of storms will weaken as it moves in, but still could cause some noisy issues out there. Some wind gusts at 30 miles an hour. After 3 o'clock in the morning, this will continue to track south and east, and early tomorrow morning, still a few thunderstorms. Not overly concerned with the severe threat, and tomorrow afternoon we'll see some breaks out there with showers and storms, and then tomorrow evening that potential for a few more storms along the front. Here's your forecast for the weekend. Getting hotter and finally a break in the rain. We'll take a look at your 10-day forecast at 6.
One office on Red